Hello, today I'm going to be talking about the possible impact of India's win in the T20 World Cup. Let's begin. Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to be talking about Indian nationalism with respect to a current event. The topic for today is India's victory in the T20 World Cup and how I think it could affect India as a country. This is I'm going to be looking at previous victories of India in cricket and see how they uh, influence the country, the growth of cricket as a sport, and the image that people had of India within India and abroad, and see how sport impacts a country in general. Let's get started. First, let me show you the history of the triumphs of India. The first is the historic ODI World Cup win. India's first major breakthrough in World Cup cricket came in 1983 when Kapil Dev led the team to an unexpected and historic victory in the ODI World Cup held in England. Defying all odds, India defeated the West Indies in the finals at Lord's. This victory marked the beginning of India's rise as a cricketing powerhouse. Um, India hosted the 1987 World Cup, which might not have happened if they hadn't won. And then Sachin Tendulkar was inspired to play cricket by this victory. More money poured into the game, and the generation born in the 80s and 90s were inspired to play cricket by this victory. And in 2002, the ICC Champions Trophy joint winners is was the Champions Trophy was held in Sri Lanka. India emerged as joint winners alongside Sri Lanka after rain disrupted both the initial final and the subsequent reserve day. Led by Saurav Ganguly, India showcased a strong performance throughout the tournament, highlighted by exceptional batting displays by Virendra Sehwag and Rahul Dravid. And so this was the Champions Trophy is basically the tournament between champion teams and the best teams in the world. And India winning this was its second ICC trophy after the 83 World Cup. So it kind of uh, increased the confidence people had because they had been waiting a long time for ICC trophy. But still, this was a smaller event. This isn't like the 50 over World Cup. The 2007 T20 World Cups saw India clinch the title in South Africa in the inaugural edition of the tournament. This was under the leadership of MS Dhoni. The key performances from Yuvraj Singh, Gautam Gambhir, and Jogendra Sharma in the final over were instrumental in winning. This encouraged the popularity of T20 cricket in India, which helped IPL, which began in the next year, to become popular. The memorable ODI World Cup victory of 2011. The 2011 ODI World Cup, co hosted by India, Sri Lanka, and Bangladesh, saw India lift the trophy for a second time. Under the captaincy of MS Dhoni, India defeated Sri Lanka in a thrilling final at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. Gautam Gambhir's steady innings and Dhoni's iconic match-winning six remain etched in the memories of cricket fans. This victory was particularly special as it came on home soil and marked the end of a 28-year wait for the World Cup title. Sachin Tendulkar's contributions throughout the tournament were pivotal, making the victory even more memorable. 2013, the Champions Trophy. This was basically the zenith of Indian cricket. Uh, in uh, yeah, this 2011 World Cup because It was, like I said, the first World Cup win, the 51 World Cup win after 28 years. It was Sachin Tendulkar's last World Cup, and he won it. So people were very happy and pleased with it. People were cheering in the streets and dancing and singing songs. It was amazing. And it made India like the commercial powerhouse of the world cricket, which it was growing, was becoming like that, but this cemented it. Uh, any tournament in which was held, India's matches had most views, most sponsors, and Dhoni became an international icon. He continued winning more games for India. He became a legend, is known as Captain Cool because of this win. And in 2013, the Champions Trophy success, in addition to the World Cup titles, India also claimed the ICC Champions Trophy in 2013. Under the captaincy of MS Dhoni, India emerged unbeaten throughout the tournament held in England and Wales. The final against England was a rain affected match where India's bowlers, particularly Ishant Sharma and Ravindra Jadeja, played crucial roles in defending a modest total. This win added another feather to Dhoni's illustrious cap and reinforced India's dominance in limited overs cricket. This was a great win. It was a the final match was difficult, but they managed to win. And this was basically the last feather in Dhoni's cap for as captain. And he didn't win any more trophies after this, although India did play well. India got to the semifinals twice in the World Cup in 2015 and 2019. They got to the finals of the T20 World Cup in 2014, but they couldn't win until 2024 when they had a second T20 World Cup triumph. Rohit Sharma led India and did a long 11-year ICC trophy drought with their second T20 World Cup title in Barbados. India defeated South Africa by 7 runs in a thrilling summit clash in Barbados on Saturday. Virat Kohli's resolute innings laid the foundation for India's total of 176 for 7 in the final, following Rohit Sharma's decision to bat first. Kohli's 76-run knock, his first 50 in the tournament, proved crucial in setting a competitive target. South Africa, making their maiden appearance in the ICC tournament final, required 30 runs in for the last 30 deliveries, largely thanks to Heinrich Klaasen's explosive 52 of just 27 balls. However, India's fast bowlers staged a remarkable comeback in the final overs, limiting South Africa to 169 for 8 in securing a thrilling victory. So we can see how previous victories have influenced the game. We can go into more detail. Um, in the T20 World Cup win was held in 2007, a few months after India had lost the 50 over World Cup, which is in the same year, and had got out in the group stage. A very terrible performance. And this was a big win for India because it was the first World Cup win of any kind since 1983. It made Dhoni famous as the captain. This was the first time he captained the team. And during this time, the Lalit Modi created the IPL. He made a historic announcement on September 13, 2007, where city-based franchises containing a maximum of 4 overseas players will battle it out in 2020 matches for a period of 1.5 months across the length and breadth of the country. welcoming the big corporates and film stars to bid for the franchises. And this this IPL was successful largely because India was good in T20 cricket. They won the World Cup, which made people accept the format and made it popular in the country. And the IPL helped create many more T20 players for India and became the biggest cricketing league in the world, the first franchise league, and also the biggest. It has helped players improve their finances. Superstars were seen together, though they were from different countries. The IPL helped in financially securing a lot of domestic and international cricketers while also serving as a platform to unleash young talent from across the world. It helped cut animosity that existed between international cricketers in the pre IPL era. The 2011 World Cup was special. It not only brought home the coveted trophy, but also sparked a trend that would resonate in subsequent World Cups, where the hosts would win the tournament. It also extended beyond the realm of the tournament itself. It laid the foundation for an era of Indian dominance in world cricket. Like I said, India won the 2013 Champions Trophy. They became the number one spot in Test rankings as well, and they got into semis of the 50 over World Cups and the finals of one of the T20 World Cups. So they won many bilateral tournaments, uh, both in limited overs and Test cricket. So it was started. It propelled India to a more successful level of playing with more wins, and it also gave rise to people like Virat Kohli and later Rohit Sharma, and uh, then now there's Rishabh Pant, Shubman Gill. Basically, uh, uh, really, this current um, the success of that the Indian team experiences today would probably not have happened if they did not win this World Cup. So yeah, I'm happy that India won, and I think that we can see that previous victories in World Cups had a good effect on the sport in India. It made it more popular, brought more money to it, and helped players financially. It created the IPL and also helped India in Test cricket and um, encouraged the popularity of sport itself as a career option for India, as many other players in different sports started performing well, like Saina Nehwal and PV Sindhu in badminton, and Neeraj Chopra from javelin, and India winning more medals in the Commonwealth Games and Olympic Games. And I hope this T20 World Cup will give the Indian cricket team more confidence in winning other tournaments. If they can, there's the 2025 Champions Trophy coming up, and after that, 2026 T20 World Cup, and after that, the 2027 World Cup. If they can win at least one of these three tournaments, then these next 3 years will be considered as a golden period for Indian cricket, and I it'll have a lasting impact on the game in India, and can really make India has an opportunity now to dominate the sport, but there's no guarantee. You never know what other teams will do because they're also going to do well. But I hope India presses the advantage it has now. And that's all I want to say.